Okay, hopefully we should be. Hi guys, hopefully we should be back. Yeah, just had to do a ban on bots, so apologies for that. I clicked something wrong and it took me somewhere where I didn't need to be, so that's been sorted. The bots will be reported to Twitch later on. So, okay, so I now have some wood that I got resources over there at the end portal. I just need to take a few more blocks with me, because obviously fighting the dragon, I'm going to need some blocks to pillar up, etc. You will find that I've only ever fought the Ender Dragon solo 3 times in the 5 years I've played Minecraft. Hi King Miner, how are you doing today? Hopefully you're having a good day. So, yep, the plan is we will go fight the Ender Dragon and then try and start on an Ender. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, King. Oops. So yeah, you'll find that the nether is a little bit different, because like I said earlier, I came to get some more blaze powder and realised it was set on easy mode, and when I was double checking the settings, it was using the wrong seed number for it. So everything has been reset and it is now on hard mode as it should be. So hopefully things should go okay. Probably not. I'm probably going to die a lot because, yeah, that's what usually happens. So there's a portal to the end portal room. So I took care of getting ready earlier, so we didn't have to go backwards and forwards a dozen times. Yeah, I die a lot in Minecraft, and with the Ender Dragon, yeah, I've got some spare gear and I'm gonna use that sword instead of this sword because that one's got smite on it, and this one, even though it's only sharpness 4, at least it's better than smite. Hi Doobie, how are you doing today? Hopefully you're having a good day. So I have some of that. I want to keep those. I have some ender pearls. I have some slowness potions. I have some golden apples as well as that. And I have some spare bows. And then I have some resources to build an ender afterwards. Oh, I also put a couple of extra buckets in the ender chests. So I will take those with me as well. That's cool. So, yep. Here goes nothing. Let's see how badly... yeah, sorry guys, if you don't like spawners breaking, turn away. There we go. Because spawners, that particular spawner is annoying. I know we don't usually land it in that. And I need to grab the Ender, Eyes of Ender to put it in the portal. So, there we go. I made a whole bunch of them, and it's a good job I made a whole bunch, because there are literally no pearls in the portal. 0 of them. There we go. Let's go put these back, because there's no point having them on me. Hi Sudo. You're not that late. just a couple of minutes. We haven't really done anything much yet. We're just about to jump into the end. Oh, yeah, this is a lovely spawn point. Not. No. Yep. Let's see. One down. No point worrying about the dragon just yet. Apologies if I'm not paying attention to chat quite as much as I should be. Two. Oops, I think I've made an Enderman angry at me. Or maybe the dragon did. Let's hope it's the dragon that's made him angry. Come on, let me eat. Right, so that's that one down. That's that one down. That one down. Let's get out of that thing before it poisons me more. Come on. Is that one? Right, so let's fill her up a little bit and go back here. See if we can get rid of okay, and oh, come on. Okay. Oh, turn on hitboxes. Yes, you're probably right. And that's F3. Yeah. G? Nope. B? Yep. Thank you, guys. You can shoot from the corner, through the corner on the ground, huh? Thank you, dragon. You're right, I can. Thank you very much. That'll save me climbing up quite as much. Let's see where else. Is that it? I don't think that's it. There should be more than one cage. Yeah, the 1, 2. Oh, that's just weird. There's a. Oops. No, that Enderman's angry with me. Oops. Yep. Oops. And I forgot to reset my spawn point. Oh dear. Time to go back. It was guaranteed there was no way I was getting out of that alive. Death count 1. So yep, let's head back, see if I can grab the gear and try again. Yep, lots of I meant to split the apples and leave part of them behind, but I forgot. Yep, I made lots of golden apples that were supposed to help, and then, yeah. Ah well. Not the end of the world. At least I made the nether tunnel so that I could get there quickly. But that was supposed to be getting the resources backwards and forwards quickly instead of making overland trip every time. Oh, hey. It is what it is. Right, let's see if I can go grab the gear. Question is, where did I... Ah, that's where I died. So that's cool. So not far from that. What? Let's get organised. Sword. Let's get... to do that. So there was at least one more... I'm going to pillar up here because then I can see where the other crystals are. Yeah, you stay down there on the pedestal like a good little dragon. Yep, stay well out of the way. Thank you. Right, so there's one over there. Too far? Yep, so it's that one. I think that one may be the only one left. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's... Well, please. Cute. Yep. That's slow falling for the win. Oh, thank you for the ender pearl. Hello, dragon. Yes, I know you don't like me being here. Okay, so that one wasn't it. I could have swore there was. So which one is it? Or did I get it and not know I got it? I must have got it. I guess. Hi Ek, how you doing? Apologies, not paying as much attention to chat as I should. Ugh, yeah, come on. I am not very good at fighting mobs. Hey, I got a first shot on him. Not sure how many attempts it took, but it took a fair few. Come on, dragon. Okay. Hi, Anita. Hopefully work's going well for you. Come on. Oh, go away, Enderman. There we go. And I forgot to do it again. Yep. Enderman 2, Pendle 0. Well, so far it's not the Ender Dragon that's got me, it's the annoying Enderman. But we'll see how long that lasts. Well, I've no choice. I've got to kill the Ender Dragon. I will conquer it eventually, it just may take a while. I want an Ender so that I can repair tools easier. It's just... Ooh, yeah. Going to fight the Ender Dragon on the hardcore core mode pseudo. Yeah. I'm sure you can do it. But yeah, be prepared. Probably wear a pumpkin. Just so I don't have to worry about the Enderman. And you only have to worry about the dragon. You can get that texture pack. But yeah. Here we go. Well, the dragon got me that time. You'd sooner wear a cat head. Okay. So, I guess we'll just have to see how that one goes then. Oh yes, I had 2 followers like that. Anita, I will send you their names afterwards, so you've got them just in case you don't already have them. That way you can add them to the banned list. Yep, as soon as stream's over, I will take care of it. Okay. Oh, here we go again. Sorry, I won't be a second. Just have to put another ban in place. Did that? Okay. So yeah, unfortunately there are a lot of hate bots, etc. around at the moment. And yeah, I'm having to catch them as things go on. So that's the 3rd one this stream, so don't worry about it, guys. I'm banning them as I can, and things go badly, I will have to switch the chat into a different mode for a second, but hopefully not. Okay, so where did I die is a question. Ah, that's where I died. That's cool. Grab my gear. Get out of the way a little bit. Okay. There we go. There's that. Let's eat an apple. Give myself a little bit more protection from it. Okay. Okay. I need a... Okay, so you're the front. Whoops. Yeah, you stay mad at the dragon. It's all the dragon's fault. Nothing to do with me. Honestly. It's all his fault. Or her fault. Whatever. Yep, it's a her because she leaves us an egg. So. Come on. Okay, so there's the back. Come on. Off it goes again. If she lays an egg, it's a her. Well, I can understand why she's kind of cranky at us because, yeah, we invade her territory. Go away, dragon. I mean, Enderman. You've already got 2-0. Come on. Okay, let's... Can I? You're pinching my dirt already. What can you say? The Enderman pinched my dirt. Yep. Like I say, the poor dragon is just very cross with me. Not surprising. Like I said, invaded its home and... Okay, so 68 levels. That was a fair bit of levels. Yeah. Now comes a fun job of getting that. Things up a little bit. I really don't want to lose the egg, seeing as it's the only one I'm going to get. Okay, so how do I pick this thing up? Use a piston or something? I can dig a hole next to it. Put a torch underneath the block. Okay. Thank you, guys. Like I say, I've only fought the Enderman 3 times solo. And I can't remember how I got the egg last time, so I appreciate the help. That's awesome. Let's get rid of the dirt. Oh, one torch back on. Right. So let's have a look around the island and see which... Nope. I'm going to end up back at my spawn. Sorry, guys. I want to go put the egg safe and then come... No, I'm not watching through all the end credits. Sorry. So let's put you safe in the mob drops folder. In drops folder. Chest. Right, so back to the end. I may need to. That was what... It wasn't too bad. I was expecting more than 3 deaths. That's why I had 2 backup sets of armour and 2 backup bows. It went a little bit better than I was thinking it would be. Because, yeah, I made a stack of golden apples as well. As well as several stacks of golden carrots. 9 slow fold portions. Believe it me, I was expecting it to be horrendous. But the dragon only got me once, so we're equal. I got the dragon and the dragon got me. The Enderman though, they got me twice. So, but I will get my own back, after all. An ender. Right, so... dirt. Let's put some of this stuff away, because hopefully I shouldn't need that now. Grab that, those away. Those. Brought some wood, so I'm okay. Because I forgot to bring one of you. Whole bunch of slabs. And reset my spawn point. Now that I remember after the fight's over. Right, so... half slab. Hang on, options. Where are you? Under here. There we go. That way I don't have to keep holding the shift with my thumb. And yes, I'm weird. I usually hold it with my thumb. So I know it's 128, but I'm going to go out almost 200 or so, 200 plus blocks, because I want to eventually put a build around it. Haven't designed one yet. But that's a plan. I'm like, Mumbo, huh? How? With the thumb thing? It's 2. I just find it easier for me. I've got small hands, so using my thumb and my pinky finger isn't that strong. So if I try to use that, I constantly let go of it. So I find if I use my thumb, it's just easier. Yep, true. Right, so So 120, 240, 120, 240, yeah, plus a few blocks. So at the end of this stack, I will consider us far enough away that I can put a little build around it if I need to. I would like to, but I've got to obviously come up with something that's going to work. Oops. Right, so five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. 3, 4, 6, 7. And I will have to correct that on the other side because that's not going to be centered. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's on the 8th. So 1, 2. So if water's going over the top, it should only be 15 from here. Total. 7 each way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You need to disappear. Oops. And we'll see how building an ender goes because, yeah, I've never built one. I kind of helped try to repair the one on Titan Craft the other season, but I did it wrong. Just ask Asher, he knows. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to add another one on this side. I put the endermite too low down and he was within reach of the enderman. Yep, definitely at least that pseudo. And thank you. Let's get. And it's being built out of cobble because that's what I've got a lot of. Hi APN, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. And I hope you've had a good week since I saw you on Monday. And because it's single player, I'm not worrying about going down to Y0. That way I got plenty of build room underneath. Because I don't think it's going to matter too much. Well, I hope it doesn't anyway. I'm making an ender. I need a farm for XP. And we'll see how it goes because I'm going to be picking the guys' brains on making sure I build it right. because chances are I will mess up somehow. Yep. And I've got the shift on the accessibility mode so that it's on the toggle. That way I don't have to keep holding the shift down with my thumb. Oh yeah, as of 1.16, you can go into the accessibility settings and change it from hold to toggle. Which makes my life so much easier. And I will use pretty blocks when I get around to making a permanent design around it. But at the moment, I really need the XP. Yeah, I can see why you would, Pseudo. It just makes it so much less of a hassle. My Mojang have definitely brought in some quality of life stuff like that that's made things so much easier. And I don't think it detracts from the game at all. It just means I don't have a sore thumb at the end of a project. Okay. Go grab some more half slabs and some full blocks. Yep. Sorry, it's going to be backwards and forwards a little bit. I also need to put some slabs on this side to get to the end island. Oops. And yes, I will tidy up my dirt and other mess that I left behind. Okay, so let's grab a whole bunch of this. Yep. Those. Hopefully that should be enough of that. Got buckets. Gonna need hoppers, a minecart. And that's what I decided to call the endermite when I get it. Some rails. Some wood. Won't need you, so what can I pick up instead? Oh no, get rid of you because you're not what I wanted. I wanted to make the fall tower out of glass where I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. You. I'll take you as well. But this 3 wide. Make it a little safer for myself. Oh yeah, definitely important to Pendle proof, because I will, if there's a way to die, I will find it. So how's your week been, X? Sorry I wasn't able to speak much when you popped in originally. Yeah. Fighting mobs, not my strong point, but I'm learning. Go back and grab that block in a second. So, but I don't finish this stream, I will finish next stream, but I'm hoping to get it up and running if at all possible today. Well, I'm glad you had a great day with your niece, and I'm sorry that you were ill afterwards. You started a new work week. Okay. That's cool. Well, yeah, sorry you weren't feeling too well this week. Right, so we need to find the middle block. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that should be the middle. And let's put these down. In a second. So 3, 2. So if I put you there, I'll put, oh yeah, keep hitting. Let's do that. I can put those there for the minute. That way nothing will spawn on top of them. I need to that's the accessibility annoying thing. It's fantastic for what I need it when I'm building, but yeah, not so good when I'm trying to press shift to place a block, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Let's grab it. You. I'll put slabs on you for now. Probably end up putting carpet on there eventually. Right, and I meant, seeing as you're there, I will stick most of you in here for the minute. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. So I believe it's 42 blocks I need to count up from there. If I'm wrong, correct me. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 40, 41, 42. Oh good, I'm glad she had a really good time, Ek. Like you say, that's the most important thing. Gotta wait for that to come down. I put these in the wrong place because I need to be able to reach underneath them. Come on. So 1, 2. Right, so they shouldn't be able to get out of there, but I can get in. So 1, 2 back, 2 back. Should be able to put glass there afterwards if I decide to. Oh, I should have gone there. Okay. Half slab there. Right, so as long as it is 42, let's start building this up. So you've just started a work week, Ek? So you've still got the full 5 days to go, or is it the split shifts again? Because I know you usually rotate the shift during your work week. Six days now. Okay, so you always have a 7-day working week. I'm glad mine's just Monday to Friday. Okay, let's see who. Sorry, it won't be a second. I have another band to do. Apologies. There's a lot of bots. There's a lot of mean bots around at the moment, unfortunately. It's a shame, but I don't know why they think it's a good thing to do. Oh, that's cool. I'm assuming you're glad to see it rain, Suda. Me, I moved from the wettest area of the country to the second wettest area of the country, so yeah. We get a lot of rain. But I'm glad you're getting the rain that hopefully it's the right kind of rain, and I know that sounds weird, but hopefully it's the kind that will allow it to soak into the ground rather than run straight off. Well, that's going to have to wait because I have to move house in the next couple of months. So I will be moving out of Plymouth and moving back north. Right, so that's a drop tube. That should be fine. I forgot to smart thinking, Pendle. Smart thinking. Yep, when I'm all set up. But yeah, I'll be moving back north. That's the plan. Right, so let's put you there. At the top, I'm going to need more of you. But I want the other blocks for the top. So I'm going to leave that to keep flowing. So I'm just going to go back and grab my other blocks. Yeah. I take it there's a big difference in it, APN. What I miss most about with moving safe is the winters. It's kind of weird because it's not hot like here like it is in in certain areas of the world. It's just that we don't really get a cold winter. We're lucky if it goes down. It goes down to about 7, if you know what I mean, which is cold for some people. But the year before I moved down here, we had snow on the ground that fell in November and was still there at the end of January, which was unusual, admittedly, but it was below 0 for about a month. So I miss, yeah, exactly. When I first moved down here, I would go out in the winter in a t-shirt because it really didn't feel cold. So yeah, although it sounds weird, I miss the winter. I miss having snow on the ground occasionally. Here there's still leaves on the trees in January, which is fine. It just seems weird. I'll grab those in case I need pillaring blocks. Anything else I need to grab? I think that's about it. So yeah, I miss the winters. But I'll probably move north. By the time I'm moving north, it'll be winter. And I'm probably going to feel the temperature difference because I've become a southern softie. Yeah, Portland area I understand is more wet, even though it's north. It's in the northwest of the states. It's very wet there, rather than snow in winter. Is my understanding anyway. Whereas in the northwest of England, we did get snow. You don't always get a lot, but you at least get it a couple of times in a winter, and you do seem to get seasons. Yeah, kind of like the northwest with the occasional snow thrown in. Northwest of England, that is. Right, so let's head up here. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you've got a little bit of rain after 3 months because you really must need it by that point. Right. So that one is that to go there. Then I believe I need a surrounding block. And here come the Enderman spawns. So yeah, so yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to having a winter again. Right, so I understand it. It should be that. that glass, didn't I? I left the glass down there. I put it all away thinking I didn't need it, but I need one more glass on top of there. I won't. Back down we go. Right, grab the glass. I need the wood anyway. I'm gonna need those, and that. Back up we go. Yeah. Yeah, my niece moved down. My sister moved down here when my niece was 1 year old, and my niece has never seen snow, which seems weird to me. Well, I say she's never seen snow. She saw a spattering of it, just a little bit of powder, when she was a toddler. But you couldn't really call it snow. It was gone in 5 minutes. Right, so 1, 2. Now I just have to be careful with the Enderman, because they will be mean to me. Yep. Oh, bless. Right, so which way was which? That was that, so I want this one there. Is it here to be glass? That to be that? Think so? Oh, that one doesn't need to be. Oh, this one here does. Oh. Go away. Come on, Enderman. Just meep meep, just a little bit. Thank you. Come on. Go away. I'm hoping I'm building this thing right. Oh, bless. Right, so let's then on top of that, I'm assuming needs to be glass to stop spawns. Oops. Come back, glass. Gonna need you. You too, APN. It's good to speak to you. Hopefully I'll see you next time if you have the time. If not, whenever you're around. It's good to see you again. Have a great day and a really good weekend too. Take care of yourself. Right, so you're those. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16. Options, accessibility, toggle. Thank you. Even though I know it works, I kind of never trust that toggle, just the first thing. No. They might as well make a use of it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it was 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. Nope, it's one too big. Unless I've counted wrong here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Nope, I definitely miscounted. That's a shame because I can't afford to waste the blocks, but it is what it is. So I take it it's usually dry. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Pseudo. Hopefully your grass is getting hydrated too. At least I'm rescuing some of these blocks. If not all of them. Ah, so you water the lawn anyway. That's cool. There's some summer over, or you're beginning to get to autumn? Or are you in a very hot area that it never seems to get to autumn, Suda? Ah, right, so you work this. Yeah, I work the 7 till 7:30 4 p.m. shift, so that's not too bad. But come winter, you go to work in the dark and you come home in the dark. I must admit that I don't enjoy. Okay, good night. Sleep well, Ek. Hopefully you have a good work week and things go smoothly for you. Take care of yourself. The one thing about working the early shift is I get feels like a bit of the day to myself. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's just winter that's the issue for me. I don't like going to work in the dark and coming home in the dark. Last winter wasn't. It was different because obviously with COVID, I was working from home. 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16. And at the moment, I'm only in the office 1 day a week. The rest is still working from home, but at the end of the month that changes, I believe, and we're back in full time. I think that will line up. That's going to be different. Well, to start at 7:30, I have to get the bus to work at 6:10. Apologies, guys, and won't be a second. Another one of the. Okay, so let's get this sorted again. And there we go. Another couple of bots. What can you say? I don't know what enjoyment they get from it. But yeah, with having to set off to work at 6 in the morning. It's a case of, yeah, come winter it's dark, and then obviously in the evenings it'll be dark. It wasn't too bad when I did the 10-6 shift, because then at least in winter I saw the light at one point during the day. But yeah, definitely looking forward to the cold, which sounds really weird. Lots of Enderman about. Don't think I'm... Fingers crossed I have enough. I'm not so bad, because the way it works is, soon as if I open my eyes, that's it, I'm awake. I can't turn over and go back to sleep. And I had way too many years of starting work early, that even at the weekends I'm awake at 6 AM, if not earlier. I didn't mind working the late shift, but I didn't like nights. Yeah, for me it's a case of, if I open my eyes. If I don't open my eyes, I can go back to sleep. But if I open my eyes, that's it. That's half the platforming anyway. Let's see how far we get. I'd like to get it all in this block, but I have a feeling I'm going to have to 6, 7, 10, 13, 14, 16, use some cobble. Which means at some point I'd have to come back up and replace it. I'd sooner not have to do that, but if I have to, I have to. I think that one's in line. Okay, let's go outline the other side of it. Then we'll see how it goes. I think the fun bit's going to be getting the endermite. And making sure it's the right distance away. So, so it goes 1, 2, 3. Then it should go 16. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. And we'll see how far these blocks go. But yeah, I really didn't like working nights. It was more because of the summer months and the shift pattern I worked. So you started your nights on a Sunday night and finished Friday morning. And then in the summer months you couldn't really sleep because obviously kids being kids, and there's nothing wrong with them being kids, playing on the front streets, etc., which is great to see, if you know what I mean. It's just that it means that you don't get as much sleep because of the noise levels, even with earplugs. But yeah, and you can't complain because you're just being kids and just doing what we did when we were little, hanging around, having fun with your friends. But yeah, I did nights for about 18 months and yeah, that was it. That was more than enough for me. But then again, that was back when I was a sewing machinist. Way a long time ago. That block. Okay, so let's start the next bit. Let's see how far these blocks go. Oops. Now I just got to figure out what design I want around this farm. Am I going to go with a space design? Possibly. Maybe I can do a space station or something. Oops. Unless you guys have a suggestion of a good design. Because obviously this area does not have to be a Tudor area, because that's going to be the starting island theme. But as I spread out into the world, there's going to be different themes for different areas. So the theme in the end can be anything at all. Oh well, there's plenty of time. Like I say, at the moment I'm just building the farm so I can get a good source of XP to repair tools instead of having to trade with villagers constantly. Because at the moment that's eating into my iron supply more than I would like it to. And at some point I need to make a permanent iron farm rather than the temporary one that's in place at the moment. How are we doing? Gonna be close. Nice if I could place blocks correctly sometimes. Wow, that's not bad at all. There was enough of them. I didn't think I would have enough. Right, so let's get the dirt. Nope, you guys need to go away. You're going to be annoying, aren't you? You're pinching my dirt already. Ooh, that was a little scary. Go on, go away. I don't want you on my dirt. You're bad enough that you're pinching it. Oh dear, somebody's angry. Well, I don't know why you're angry. I'm the one who should be angry. You pinched my dirt. At least this Enderman's trying to give it back. I just need to get rid of you, don't I? Thank you, and thanks for the dirt back. Because then, fingers crossed, the Enderman will stay down there. Come on, I need to options, accessibilities, turn that back to hold, otherwise it's going to be annoying while I do this. Right, let's grab the rail, well, the cart. Now, I don't have tons of these, so wish me luck. Hi, Rogue. Yep, they are. They're definitely jerks, bless them. Pinching my dirt and then getting upset about it. Right. Apologies, here we go again. Okay, so sorry about this. I'm just going to have to put that into safe mode for a second. We seem to be getting a bot raid, so let's make sure it does that. So let's see. Just waiting for it to kick in, and I will disable that for a second. OBS, and we will do that for the moment. That way okay. And back to the thing. Okay, that should hopefully have fixed it for the moment. If not, please let me know. Do you want to try somebody just chatting anything in chat? I just want to make sure you can still chat. Thank you, Rogue. I appreciate it. Hopefully, got one. That's it. Come on. Come on. Gonna be annoying, aren't you? So let's see if I can push you. Come on, you know you want to come attack me. Fine. We'll do that instead. We'll send it round that way. Yes, you can wait there a second. That's not going to do. So okay, so come on, and due to go under there, I believe, because we need to be on a rail. Come on. Thank you. Then I need a glass block on top of you. Hopefully that's right. Fingers crossed. As this is the first ender I've built. Let's grab you, and then let's push you ones off. You need to go down there. You're not can you see the endermite, or are you just sat there looking pretty for some reason? Yeah, so I'm not sure why they can't see him. Because they're not going to it. I don't think the endermite died because I can see him poking out. So why aren't you attacking it or trying to get to it? Because it started so well. So what did I do wrong? That's a question. Because you guys are completely ignoring it. Too far up, needs to come down one block. Okay, thanks Asher. I was guaranteed to do something wrong. Right, so... Come on. Oh, it's not in here, that's why. That's not good. The endermite's gone. Right, so it definitely needs to be on that block then. Yep, the endermite must have been... I forgot to name tag it. So when I moved somewhere it may have despawned. Well, that's annoying. Let's just double check the height. So... because if it's on that block it'll be 4 blocks up. Yep. Okay. Go away. Let's try again. Let's hope I have enough ender pearls. Nope, I don't want to be going in there, thank you. Come on. Up on top of that block of glass, make sure the name tag it before you put it into the minecart as a hitbox. Okay, thanks Asher. I'm just hoping I've got enough ender pearls. Okay, let's see if I have any more down here. If not, I'm going to have to, yeah, there's a case of, okay, you have an endermite and you mess it up, and yeah. Oh, go away. I don't know. He takes my block and then hits me with it. Okay, so no ender pearls there, so I'm going to have to make a temporary shelter up here so I can get some more pearls. Oh, wait a second. You can give me that back at the same time. Thank you. Five. Come on. Seven. That's it. Come on. Come and say hi. You've been busy stealing my dirt. You can at least come and say hi. Okay. You're pinching my dirt and making my protection smaller here, aren't you? I don't know. What are they like? They really seem to like... Yep, they can pick up dirt. They really seem to enjoy stealing my dirt. Okay, let's give that a try. Yeah, look at that. Yep, I think I'm going to need to go grab a different block, aren't I? Let's go grab some cobblestone. Yep. Yeah, look at you. All the dirt. I have some cobblestone anyway. See if that will help. I'm hoping they can't steal cobble anyway. Oh, that's cool. Thanks, Asher. I'll switch that out for cobble. Get rid of you, let's grab you. Thank you for the ender pearl. Oh wait. Fingers crossed. He's still sitting on top of the trapdoor. I'm fine. Okay, thanks, Asha. I wasn't sure if I was fine with the placement, but you've built ender farms, I haven't, so apologies. I need to. It's supposed to have stopped that. It hasn't seemed to have. Okay. Won't be a second. Let's see if I can just get rid of this. Top bar. Okay. That should hopefully stop the noises, and I will fix that later. Hey, come on. Only got 11 more, so fingers crossed we get one out of this. Yeah. Go there and stay, please. I just need to hopefully get another endermite. Oh, I won't forget. I will put the tags on my bar. That way, hopefully, I will see them. I won't say I won't forget because, yeah, that's not guaranteed. Okay, let's head down to my dirt area that is being invaded by just going to fill these in a second. I think the other side's not quite filled in yet. Off you pop. Really? Oops, that's not good. Yep, I knew that was a possibility. Yep, he can't move because of the cobble. That's what, Enderman 3, Pendle 0. Well, I did take a couple of them out to get ender pearls, but yeah. What can you say? Let's grab my gear. So they're not still angry. So these ones I'm gonna really have to get rid of. So 1, 2, what? Because they're gonna stick around. And I need to put a roof on that area down there. Yep. It will get sorted. It's just a case of he wants to be a little awkward, bless it. Right, so let's you're going to be awkward there, aren't you? Never mind. Let's get my food. Nope. You're going to kill me again, aren't you, before I get to my sword? And you're all going to kill me now. Yeah, double carpeting is a good... I do have some carp wool here. Prevent that afterwards, but... Lots of deaths. What I need to do is get that platform in place. But yeah, bad mistake using the... Yep, I should have done, but let's grab my... Yep, I should have lit it up, that way they can't spawn. You live and learn. Don't use dirt to light up the spawn platform. Yep. I think I may have some coal back at the thing, but I don't think I brought any with me here. Nope, just other bits. Let's head up. Now, did I block in this thing again? I think I blocked it in at the top, didn't I? This is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to break some glass, I think. There's no glass there to break. Oops, wrong way. Oh, wait. This is not going to be good. Okay, let's go down, grab a couple of blocks. There's one. Some more. Oops, come on. Nope, that's not what I wanted either. Gonna have a little bit of fixing of things to do. How many is that? Okay. Come back with that dirt. Come on, you guys have got dirt. You need to come back here. I want the dirt. Give me that dirt back. Mob griefing is a pain. Hi Doobie, welcome back. So who else has dirt? You over there, you have dirt. Come back over here, you. That's it. I want that dirt back. Yep, I better eat. Let's move that. You're right, Asha. I do need to eat. Okay. So how many is that? Gives me a few. Right. Grab. Two. That should do just in case I need to. Get my dirt back again. Oh, you've got my dirt. That's not good. You can keep it for the minute, but I'm going to be getting that dirt back. Yeah, the world would last all of 2 minutes, Asha. Pendle does hardcore, yeah. How's your hardcore world going? Oh, I meant to do that to be 2. Yeah, Asher enjoys the hardcore world as well. Yay! There we go, that's the name of the Enderman. Nah, you can't get me. Come on, you know you want to come get me. Cute. That's fine. You can go that way now. Yes, I know you don't like me because I was mean to you. I put you in a cart. Right. Now let's try again. Now stay put. No. Except I think they got it. Because I should have knocked the fluorite first. Yep, they got it. Okay. I'm going to the corner. Yep. Time to go get the torches, like Asher suggested earlier. And I have some half slabs, so let's at least I have yeah, I will do. Just get rid of this annoying one. And then I will go grab some torches and because there's way too many of them with dirt blocks around for starters. Bye bye. Yeah, well, I've got over 2 stacks of pearls, so it's not too bad. I can get more pearls. It's just, yeah. Endermen are spawning, and I don't need them to be spawning. Not just yet anyway. They can spawn once I've got the farm complete. But I need to get rid of all the Endermen with dirt blocks as well. Yeah, I should have thought about it to start with. I guess I didn't. But hey, I think I have some coal. Nope, no coal here. It's okay. But I do have more pearls. Let's make a quick run back to the base and grab some coal. Well, those 68 levels I got from the dragon went bye-bye. I did. Yeah, but I wonder how many I had. I'll grab more coal and sticks anyway. 41. Not sure 41 was going to be enough. It may have been. What's the light level for Enderman? Is that 11? Or is it 7 like all the other mobs? I thought they were a higher light rate, but I'm not sure. Light level 10. Okay, thank you, Asher. How are you doing? It's okay. It's not full yet. So let's pinch the coal I've got. Sticks. Okay, let's go grab some sticks. I don't want to use, yeah. That's true. That should do. 4 stacks for something that size should be more than enough. You're right. Stick that stack of that in there. Oh, I worked a little bit on the cliff face too this week. So it's kind of getting there, but I'm not too happy with it just yet. And the windmill tower still needs to be bigger. It's too short. So head back. Yep. What can you say? They look so simple to build, but if there's a way to make them go wrong, I will find it. That's cool. I'm not going to learn if I don't try. I'll know better next time. Okay, let's torches. Yeah, there was guaranteed to be a couple of these things still around because, yeah, they've got dirt blocks. Oh. Fine, be awkward. I'll have to get rid of those after. Thank you for the hydrate, Pseudo. Okay. Let's try again. How far is 12, 11, 10? It'd have to be there. Get that one. Two, three. 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully it'll be bright enough. Yeah. And then the only ones that should be here are the ones with the blocks. Then hopefully I can get rid of those. There we go. And I'm just going to take this thing down as well. That way they don't spawn on the top of that. And I'm hoping I don't look in any other faces in the meantime. Okay, thank you. Right, and so half slab. That'd be 1, that'd be 2. Out there, I think. But I don't want to put that there just yet because, yeah, it's spawnable. Let's get rid of the others and then I will see about those ones. Yeah, exactly. So they will stay around until I kill them. So I'll make a little platform when I go back and with half slabs instead of full slabs. That should be fine because I went out 240 blocks before I started building the farm so that I could put a build around it. Obviously I need to come up with a design that's going to be spawn proof first though. Over there. Come on, just need you to move a little bit. Cute. Hello you. Come on. Thank you. You want to come and say hi as well? That's fine, you can fall off the edge instead. Thank you. Get rid of them. Okay, so let's head back up and let's try again. Yep, well, the Enderman had to go. What can you say? They've been way too much of a pest. I think there may be some Enderman inside there still. That's what it sounds like to me. Yep, one enderman here. Right. Third time lucky. Maybe. At least I've got plenty of ender pearls. Yay! Oh. Yeah, I was supposed to name tag it first. That's fine. Again. Oops, wrong way. Come on. Now, stay put. Let's eat too. Right, so you're there. Let's see if we can get rid of you first. Before I get rid of the raw walls. Not that it should matter theoretically. Right, so you need to go, you need to go. Okay. That look right? So there's 2 blocks, a glass block, then the cart. Cool. Because what I can do is I can drop down some water. Yep. And travel down that way instead of inside the drop chamber. Okay. Fingers crossed. Let's start lighting things up. I don't need to put a half slab or anything else on, I don't think, so here goes nothing. If this doesn't work well, we'll call it a stream and try again tomorrow. I'm just glad the dragon only killed me the once today. The Enderman? Yeah, well, that's different. They may all be getting out at the bottom down there because it's not too high. Yeah, I know glass isn't spawnable. I wasn't sure if they could move to it. But if they can't get to up there to get to it, then they're just going to take the pathway, then that's cool. Come back, torch. Right, well, they seem to be going where they need to go. But they all seem to be teleporting out at the bottom. If you see what I mean. I need to fix this bit down here now. But let's light the half slabs, so theoretically if I go away and come back, they're just going to come back down again, because yep, they can do. Yep, I'm about to die. Oh no, 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 no. If you're going to kill me, you can kill me over here. Because at least my stuff's safe. I don't want my stuff in the void. Hi Eliza, how are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully things will pick up soon for you. So let's see if I can get a 2-tall roof in. I need to put the roof in and put the water on the roof so it goes over the side to get rid of the Enderman. Let's see how this goes. If I put water on the top, hopefully that should prevent them going there. Oh, forgot to put my pants on. Put your pants on, Pendle. Right. I just don't want to die while I'm using the form if I can avoid it. Okay, let's go here. Do I have any more blocks? Have a few. So where's my sword? Goodbye. Okay. See if I can get this finished. Yeah, that's the thing. It can become pretty later. When I've got more resources of all sorts of varieties. It's no good to me though. Come back. Oops. Get rid of you, because you're not going to do. Because I'm going to want to put top water on the top of you. So how's this doing? Looks better. You, well, you can go. Thank you very much. And you can go too. Okay, so let's see if I can get up here for a second. I have 62 of you and 51 of you, so I'll remove these in a second. I need to make an infinite source to get rid of them. Yeah, I plan to. I just don't want to be going over the side with it while I'm placing the water. Okay, yep, there it is. Can't see it for looking at it. Wrong one. Wrong one. Can I... Wrong one. Come on. Want you. Want you. Nope, you may go to there, so let's... Right. Yeah. Okay, you're gonna be awkward. Ooh, you're definitely gonna be awkward. Okay. Probably a chunk border thing. Come on. And you're going to be awkward too. Okay. Yeah. Seems to be plenty of Enderman in there anyway. Wrong one. This one. And this one. Almost. Finish the border around the edge. Oh yeah, true. Come on. Get rid of it. You. That one's going into the corner, so let's do you. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. It's 1, 2, 3. What? Need to 1, 2. Get one of you there. Now I need one there. That should fill that into the corner there. One, 2, 3. 4. better? How's that doing? Almost. I think that looks like it's water sources everywhere. Okay, so let's start knocking these things out and try not to go over the edge with it. Move that aside there for a minute. Yep, made a completely completed infinity pool. Oh, we're not done too bad. Don't like losing the blocks, but don't want to lose me over the edge either. Now the fun thing's going to be when it hits here. How's it going to do? Going to be annoying, isn't it? Going to have to... Oops. Hey Doobie. 32 blocks away. Okay, thank you. Let's just see if... Oh, come on. Whoops, come on, don't want to go over the edge. Yeah, there's water there, go away. that should... Oh. Put it one too many. Ender pearls, go away. Okay, let's get you in here. Oops, wrong place. Yep. Right in the water here, there and everywhere. Right, so if that's a full, that's a half. Let's... Four of those. Dirt isn't gonna do. Yeah, I'll have to block off the edge. You're right. Otherwise, I'm going to be fighting a losing battle the whole time. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stain. That's 32 to there. One of these days. Yep, I'm going to need to go back and grab my axe afterwards. And yes, it looks a complete mess. So I will have to switch blocks out. Because yeah, each time I come down here and see the mixture of blocks like this, it's going to drive me crazy. Right, so that's 32. Oh yeah. Well, it's going to drive me even more crazy. Let's put it that way, shall we? Just put that. And what I'm going to do is... Now, is that a... I think that was a half slab. I think. But I'm not 100% sure. No, that's a full slab. The one above it is a half slab. I'm going to have to put an end cap on it to stop it from floating over the top again. Can I have you back, please? Thank you. Right, so if I go up there, fill that in with water and allow it, and leave this end bit on, but remove the other bit. Hopefully that will fix the issue, but first of all, yeah. And you're not at all Anita, you're the sane one. Yep, Anita's the only sane one in the bunch. Not you? Okay. Well, that's okay then, we can all be crazy together. I just need to go grab an axe. Then fill up that bit, that tray with water. Take off the edge bits again. And sorry guys, the stream's running longer than I had anticipated. I'd planned 2 hours and at the moment we're pushing 4. So apologies. But I really would like to get this thing finished. Okay. And I have tons of cobble here. Get food. Right, so let's go grab the axe, fill that in with water, and I will worry about switching the blocks out another day. But I would like to at least try and have a working ender before the end of the stream. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. I'll have a look at it afterwards. I don't have Discord turned on at the moment, so there's an axe. The ender pearls can stay here. But yeah, I figured I during stream I would make sure it's turned off, that way I don't get the additional bings through the stream, which I would do. And it'd drive me nuts. Yeah, because, yeah, water flowing in your face isn't a good thing. Just Sorry, cable, but it makes sense to turn it off that way. I don't have it pinging me. But to each their own. I think he does too, Asher. Cable's awesome. He's got a heart of gold. He just likes to hide it. Yeah, we got lots of Endermen up there, but that's fine. You're all going to be disappearing in a minute. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's full slab, so why are you... That's weird. Yeah, no, they're half slabs, but they're on the full slab height. If I get rid of that, they're a full slab height. It'll waterlog. Okay. Yeah, and you guys can also now see why I never built farms previously on Titancraft. Because, yeah. So how do I get rid of you? You gonna fix it? Oh, how I detest playing with water in Minecraft. Yep, dirt will be easier, you're right, Asher. I have a little bit of dirt there. See if I can start doing this side as well. There we go, that got rid of that. Right, because you're that, this is going to be fun. Let's just make sure there's no water coming down that channel. Hello. Because I'm going to have to knock those blocks out again. Try again. Well, there we go. They're pinching the dirt again. Yeah. You're okay. I need to just knock out the stone bits. I think I have enough wooden slabs. In fact, oh, here we go again. Thank you. Sorry guys. Yeah, the dirt was temporary anyway. But I need those to be a full block, so I'll be back in a second with that, because in those chests in the portal room there's a whole bunch more cobble. It's just going to be easier to switch it out to cobble blocks to start with. Yep, and 43 of these. And seeing what I've just seen with I think I'm going to put those there for the minute, because it just my luck that an Enderman pinches the dirt just as I'm walking over it. Yep, those thieves, Eliza. And the thing is, yeah, this is why nobody on Titancraft would let me build farms if they knew what was good for them. Right, so that should cover a lot of it. Yeah. I could build a cactus farm. Well, I'm going to have to build all the farms. I have no choice. If I want a good XP farm, Enderman farm on a single player is a good one. I've got to build an Enderman farm. If I want a wood farm, I'm going to have to build a wood farm. Etc, etc. Right, so least I know how far down to go. But let's get rid of the wooden blocks as well. Oh, and here we go with Enderman again. Yes, you're annoying. Go away. Yeah. Oops, wrong place. You can go away too. Okay. Now that should stop the blocks waterlogging. See if I can get 32 blocks with what I've got left. Those can go now, huh? Okay. Let's get rid of them and see how it goes. Yeah, kind of looks a bit weird, does that water flow down there, but... Right, let's climb back on top and fill that train with water. I will... There's no point putting more blocks in than I need to at the moment because I'm going to have to tear them out when I put the final design in. So the way I'm looking at it is the minimal amount at the moment till I get a good design. Okay, let's get rid of you. Give me the water bucket back. Okay. Not what I wanted. I did it again, didn't I? Oh wait. Oh wait. Better. Make sure it's disappeared down there. Yep. And leave those in place. Should be able to knock these out, I think. For you, because you shouldn't be there. Come on. No, not the front. I will leave these ones in place. That way it just goes down the sides. Like that. Yep. Just put those in there for a second. Grab these dirt. That looks okay. Yeah. So let's see. That's not bad. 20 levels. That was pretty quick. We have a working Enderman farm. Thank you guys for all the help. Let's just grab one of you if I have one of you left. Don't think I do. It's a shame. I was going to stick a half slab there, but yep. Like you say. Yay. Nope, none behind me. Just all the ones in the chamber. And that's cool. Let's just stick that there for a second. And if I need to, yay! A fully repaired pick. Okay, so let's head out away from the Enderman farm that way, and I'll pick up all the blocks and what have you and finish tidying up later. But just to get away from the sound for a minute. Thank you guys for all the help. I think we could call that a stream. It's 4.5 hours instead of the usual 2. But I really appreciate all the help you guys have given me. Okay, let's see if anybody's streaming, and if so, who? Right, think the only person I know who's streaming is a Joker. No, I started at 7 and it's now 10:30 mine. Yep, no, 3.5 hours, you're right, yeah. So 3.5 hours, that's not too bad. Yep, Mr. Joker, we'll try a raid for Mr. Joker. Just need to, won't be a second, grab his username. And we'll send a raid Mr. Joker's way. I will do Doobie. Oh, that's cool. So if you guys are still around when Ash is streaming, please jump into his stream. That'll be awesome. So let's go raid Mr. Joker. And let's see how that does, okay? Yeah, and when Doobie's streaming, please throw them both a follow. That would be fantastic. Okay, I will see you all in a few. You have a great day, and I'll be streaming again tomorrow at around 9 o'clock my time.